Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back. Today we are back on the podcast, the Shimi podcast, shooting from Etc. Studios. And guess who's back again after being gone for what feels like a millennia?
It's him.
Our boy Widow.
Back by popular demand. Back by popular demand, I'm here. I'm back in the
Yeah.
podcast because because I just had work and I had to fight for my life. No one pays us to do this. There's no income from coming here.
no
we
income
we
at
make no money.
Real.
But yeah, I had work. I'm still working. Today's a slow day, and that kind of sucks. But I love the podcast, and I'm here, and we're here to talk about stuff.
Yeah. And guess who's back again from last week? The other Kawe, the other Mr. Kawe,
The other Mr. Kawe.
Chanda.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sometimes we call him Toast Junior. He doesn't like it. We call
Still going. It's still going.
we call him Toast Junior.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Rest in peace, Toast. Wherever,
Yeah.
wherever
God bless
you
your
are.
soul. God bless your soul, bro.
God bless your soul. Wherever.
We also have a new person right behind our camera. Sadly, you can't see him because he's whack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have an unpaid intern.
An unpaid intern.
Unpaid intern.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
we're moving up. The family's
We're
getting
moving
bigger.
up. We're moving up. We've got an unpaid intern.
Another guy called Chanda.
Yeah.
He's a rapper called Chanda Moon. But he wants to find himself in the graphic design and editing situation.
Chanda is a rapper?
He's a rapper.
Chanda is a rapper?
He's actually pretty
Aren't
good.
you a rapper?
Chanda.
Don't you rap? No? Wasn't that a thing that you did
I think, yeah.
when you were like, there was a time when you were pretty young and you did it. Me and Chanda grew up like
Neighbors.
our neighbor, well, almost neighbor. So
Yes,
I've known him for a while. Weren't you rapping at some
I think
point?
I did, yeah.
Yeah,
I
at
don't
point
know,
you
it
were like
died.
serious. You were
It
serious
died.
about rapping.
I think everyone had a rapper phase.
I didn't.
You didn't?
I have
just didn't
no
like it,
rhythm. No rhythm, no cadence, nothing. I'm not.
I had a rapper phase for like, I had a rapper and a singer phase.
You are singing right now, though.
Yeah.
No, but
You
this,
done-
no,
but
no,
you
no.
were right,
Really?
man.
No, listen.
Really?
I had a singer phase where I actually thought I could sing. I know I can't
Okay.
sing now.
I feel like you can. I feel like you can.
No.
I feel like you can convince someone that you can. I was convinced right
the
now.
thing is that-
because your hair was like, "Can we talk?" That was you right now. You were there and you was in the
Unprovoked.
studio, unprovoked.
No, the
He
thing
just
is-
started singing.
I was testing the sound.
Of course, he was
I
testing,
was testing the sound.
Of
The thing is,
course.
everyone can sing, but not everyone can sing well.
Yeah.
I'm part of the people who can't sing well.
I mean, better than people who can't sing at all.
True.
Yeah,
true,
people can't sing at all.
But anyway, we're back again.
We're in the
I hope you
podcast.
missed us.
We felt like it's been a while since we like filmed, and we was like we should come in and we should just
Get it
you
done.
know not get it done like we have to get it over and done with, but just like let's come, let's meet, let's discuss topics, let's so we're here. Mapalo was really busy. We've been here for like even I don't know how long have you been here, Chanda?
It's been here
Like
for
an
a while.
hour?
More than an hour.
Yeah, I came here. It's been like close to an hour, just kind of chilling, waiting for Mapalo to finish his job because he works at this studio.
I work here.
He
I
works
work
at the
here.
studio, and they pay him with this camera time. They pay him with this. It's
worth it.
camera
It's worth it.
Exposure. They call it exposure.
Real, bro.
Yeah, man. But like I don't know. It's been a while, Maps. How's it been, man? How have you been doing?
I've been doing okay, man.
Yeah?
It's been exhausting, though.
Yeah?
You just pushing, trying to be the man of the house.
Trying to be the man of
Pushing
their house,
positivity.
your house?
Well, technically,
The-
in the sense, because right now my dad isn't there, so
Oh, you're home. I thought you're.
and,
I thought
I'm
you're.
home.
Oh, okay.
I'm home with the mother.
Because you should have said the man of your quarter. The man of your cabin. The man of your cabin.
Like a cabin slab sound.
Yeah, cabin slabs.
Can't wait to go back.
Cabin slabs, man. It's very intimate.
It's very intimate.
Can be very intimate. Hey, yo, pa beja, pa. Right next door is the bathroom, it's the
Right
kitchen.
Like a stove.
Like a stove. Yeah, man. Oh,
That's
cold
everything. That's
season.
everything. Yeah,
Cold
that's
season, you just turn on the cooker just by your feet. Just like, all right.
One time.
Cook beans and keep warm, just all in one. A cabin is a beautiful, beautiful place.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
And so, what's our topic today?
Today we're kind of talking about Gen Z, or like people know them better as Watupin.
A tupi.
Watupin. Although it's like from 1997, but like won't get into that. We'll just stick with Watupin.
No,
Yeah.
but- okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Technically,
Yeah.
I'm a Gen Z. I don't identify as a Gen Z because
Okay.
I'm a 97.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
I'm a
Okay.
97. But
But,
it doesn't make sense for.
but you vibe as a millennial.
I vibe as a millennial.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Okay.
vibe-
Yeah.
He fits. He fits.
I mean, yeah. You do. Maps. I'll put you there. I'll put you there.
Ouch.
At some point, though, Maps, I knew you, and you are very much a Gen Z
Z.
looking guy.
What is a Gen Z looking
Man, you are
guy?
just small. You are just
Yeah,
small,
and
and you worked at
just-
that internet cafe, and you had no beard. But he was very,
went there.
but he was very
worked there.
cool. But
Yeah,
Maps,
he-
but Mapalo was very cool.
I was a cool. I was,
was
I was,
very
I was
cool.
a cool Gen Z.
He was
like a
very
cafe
cool.
guy.
Yeah, there were lots of internet cafes that I
Everyone
could have
vibes with
gone
the cafe
to,
guy.
but I was just like, I'm gonna go to that one because like I could just go and chat with Mapalo, and it was pretty cool. It was
You
pretty
got me paid.
yeah, that's true. I feel like we haven't even like asked Chanda how are you, Chanda?
We all good though. All good. I mean, we all good. We all vibing. Whoever's dressing you guys up in
I'm dressing
color
a
coding.
bit in Audacity.
Are we color coded? Are we behind the? We did the lighting. We did this on purpose.
No.
I think.
So we did the lighting recently. We tried to do to play with lighting.
See, it happened.
Yeah, we tried to play with lighting.
yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
on this side we have like a
red
light
thing?
with a red screen and one of a blue screen. And then like I'm on the blue side and Mapalo, it's pink, but it's
Pink,
on
yeah.
it's on that side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Very nice. Thanks for noticing that, Chanda. Appreciate. Yeah. So Chanda is here mainly because Chanda's pretty cool, and he's like now a mainstay as well. I mean, until you have to go back to law school. Gen Z. That's why he's really here.
Yeah.
How
He's the
do you-
I'm not
representative.
representing.
He's
How
the
do
rep.
you how do you feel as a Gen Z in this like 2023? How do you feel like having you got older brother, you got toast, and just like okay, he's doing his own thing, and you see people around. But how do you feel like being you are like the young generation, like of like the young, the young adults, the new young adults.
It's
Why are you making us sound old?
Because you're old, Mapalo.
real.
Yeah, old. You
For
pay
real.
bills, bruv.
Bali.
Bali.
Funny enough, it's as funny as it sounds, it's very pressing. That's how I'll say it. It's like really pressing, and one moment you think, guys, it's gonna work out. Doesn't work out. We're out there trying to say, oh, we're gonna make it happen. Doesn't make it happen. We've got our wins, and there's just a lot more criticism because I don't think majority of my peers take stuff seriously.
Really? Do you feel that way?
Facts. Yeah, it's
Okay.
facts.
Okay. So you feel like your peers, you don't take things seriously.
Yeah,
Why?
casually.
Because I'll tell you, man. I see some university students now. I was like, you guys are not serious.
Yes.
You don't know what's coming. You don't know.
No.
Yeah,
The
dude,
world.
has
No
someone told
idea.
you?
We have no
Should I tell you? I
idea.
I pass through CB and I feel like I should just get a pulpit and start preaching.
Ching.
And just like, you don't know. The end is nigh, my children.
now.
Start learning how to weld.
Weld.
Learn a trade.
As a man who went through Bing.
Yeah.
Learn a trade. Learn something, man. Learn a trade. Learn something. Start a savings account.
account.
You don't know what's going on. But yeah, so I guess yeah, I feel like that everyone feels. But though, okay, Mapalo, when did you feel that when you were in like third year, second year uni? Did you feel like, oh, my peers are so unserious? Or did you?
No.
or you didn't.
I think it's because of the kind of peers I had.
Okay.
There was a balance. You know how there's a
They were
balance.
grown up.
You had good friends.
They were
I had weird friends. You know the people I used to hang with.
Nerds.
When I was young,
Nerds.
I had nerdy friends.
You had nerdy Christian friends.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Nerdy
Yeah.
Christian.
Yeah, nerdy. He had
I was a nerdy Christian.
He was a nerdy Christian. He is a
am
nerdy
a
Christian.
What? No, I am a nerdy Christian.
Okay.
I am a nerdy Christian.
This about to get.
No, we
okay.
can, that's a topic for another day.
Okay, right. So,
Yeah, but,
so
but the thing is, I wouldn't say most of my people were unserious at that end,
yeah.
but but we pushed each other because most of us, I hang out with a lot of creatives.
Yeah,
So most of us have our own thing. We do our own thing.
That's true. That's true.
Do our
That's
own
true.
things.
That's true.
it's rare. It was rare at that time to actually think that no, we're just waiting for the job after uni.
I think everyone now has stopped that thing. Like,
Waiting for the job after
yeah,
uni.
waiting for the. I think we just all accepted. Say this. That's some bullshit. Like,
So back on the whole responsibility, you said they're not serious. Yeah, the seriousness thing.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone thinks matupi na just like you just play too much. You're so free. You're so out there. You're so, you're a bit too
Casual.
you're a bit too much of the world.
But
People would say.
I think they're sharp.
But I was about to say, I also think that they are I feel like they are the most industrious. I feel like I'll give an example, right? I feel like when they cut out meal allowances at CBU, man, you should have seen all the tuma. I had to go around. I was picking up my cousin, and I had to pass through like the halls, and I just took a long cut so I could just see like the old rooms, shiny. And everybody's selling something. Everyone's selling something. Everyone's got some product. Everyone's doing this.
Everyone has like a business, especially the female hostels.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
room you find like an Avon product.
Avon products. When I was there at CBU, like
Longreach.
no, not really. Yeah, Longreach, whatever, Herbalife, whatever.
Yeah, they
I
had
feel
that
like
going on, yeah.
I feel like granted, people might feel like, oh, they're not serious, but I feel like they are pretty industrious because they can. It's only now, maybe even late millennials who seem in Zambia anywhere, who seem to be making money from nothing.
From nothing.
From what you think is nothing. Look at artists. Look, people are painting now, drawing. Those
Draw.
yeah.
But
those hyper realistic pencil drawings.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
are selling them. People
Like
that's
message
their
art.
living. Yeah.
Making a lot of money from that.
Yeah, exactly. People are making a lot of money from that. So I feel like Gen Zs they're pretty industrious in their own right. Although they are very liberal creatures,
True.
they are very free. They want to be very free. A complaint I get always about Gen Z women, girls who are so young, but they are so mature in their sexuality and whatever. And I guess
And
they
very
are.
demanding.
Well, so yeah, okay, yeah, so yeah. This is a J. It's not us who are saying, man. These are Gen Z guys.
These people.
Demanding.
Very demanding.
Very demanding.
Yeah.
What are they demanding about?
We're talking. They want influence. That's a very big demand, actually.
Okay.
They want to
Influence
be
in what sense?
They want to influence other people. They have that need to feed off of attention.
Or they
Okay.
want to be the big dogs.
They want to be the center of
The
attention.
center of it
Okay.
all, and it's so and it's actually groundbreaking. It's now like a recommendation. Like, what are you all about? Oh, this. I read books. No, you gotta be a celeb. Who said so?
Really?
That's how.
That's a thing.
That's how
now.
things are now. People want to
Now.
be celebrities.
They break barriers. Bridges are crossed. Traditions are broken. They are game changers. That's how influential they are. But surprise, surprise. I think you guys from the past,
Yeah.
From the past.
Yeah. Yeah.
like brought in, I don't know, your innovation and came in and did AI, and we're in danger now.
Okay.
These guys
okay.
invented AI, and we're in danger, and it's a fact.
I wish I invented AI, but yeah, I get what you mean.
Facts.
Yeah. So you feel like a lot of these creative people are now at a loss because of these creative tools. You can just tell it to make this.
Make a logo.
Make a logo,
Our
and
budget
then
will
you describe it. Make a logo for
all you
someone
have
who
to do,
owns a agricultural company,
surprise.
and they like the color blue and they like fish, and it will generate like 5-6 pictures, and you get that one and you polish it up, and you're done. Right? Are you into poetry? You can get some ideas from AI. It's like, AI, can you give me some poetry and
there you
whatever?
are.
And there you are. So you feel like
It's a whole thing.
you feel like this is threatened in Zambia. Do you think it's
Especially in Zambia.
It is.
Poverty wasn't bad enough. It wasn't enough. Then they just brought in AI to steal the game.
But I think it would take a while for AI to actually like impact our Zambian society.
Do you think? I think it's already said. I wanted to ask you. Now that there's AI, right? Everyone uses ChatGPT, right? Like you're a law student.
Basically.
You're a law student. Like, how does this affect like your assignments? You can have like a really rough sketch, and maybe it has to be 5, 6 pages.
Pages, yeah.
Do you just use ChatGPT and be like, can you expand these points for me? And you
People
just
do that all the time. And here's the trick of it, you know, especially us Gen Z in like uni. It's not specific, but I'll be specific about mine. Unza, you know, you go out there and you think you can go chat GTP assignment.
Yeah.
What? Must be what? 'Cause who your lecturer will not look at that. He
Really?
will know. He will know for sure.
he will know.
He will know for some reason. You know that thing where they like back then when you guys were in uni,
Yeah.
that thing like
Yeah.
oh
Back then.
I know I can scan if you've
Yeah.
you know,
If that plagiarism
plagiarize your
software.
assignment,
Correct,
yeah.
I get that.
This time around, he'll just know to say, this guy, his assignment is so good. Why is this here below par?
It's not clean.
not.
Okay.
And he'll cut you off right there, and you are done.
So like, what about?
And you are done for.
Really? So he'll just be like, I don't think you wrote this.
Yes, you don't.
He can't prove it though, can he?
It's he's the one in charge.
That's the thing with lecturers. It's them. They
Can you ask ChatGPT to be like, can you make it sound
So,
a
like,
little
it
bit
makes
dumb?
it- yeah,
I can make it sound a little.
The smart like
We'll make
software
like
did
a
it,
perfect
and
thing.
now you just go.
Then you there
dumb,
be like,
"Do English."
Hey, your English.
and try and manipulate it.
Yeah.
It's so overwhelming.
So like, do you think we've talked about? I just asked you like
Yeah, man.
about
Yeah.
Gen Zs, but do you feel like life is? Do you think things are easier for you guys? Because sometimes I think things are easier for you guys. You have access to resources,
Yeah.
and I feel like even like your millennial or Gen X
Yeah.
parents,
Or Gen X.
Hybrids.
those born in like the 70s, if your parents were in the 70s or the late 60s.
50s.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
like any that time,
that time.
just either
Mkolonio.
slightly,
Yeah.
Mukolonio,
It's a thing.
they were born Kaunda times, either like before independence and slightly after, right? They are more open now, they're more open now to to your talents and to your little hobbies, that they would tell us your stupid hobbies. Why do you like swimming when you go and study? Why do
It's
you
still
like
going
doing
on
this?
in some homes.
You
Selectively.
enter the house, it's like, why are you wearing this hat? It's like, I made the hat, just take it
Why
off
wearing the hat
Crochet.
in this
the
house?
house,
In this house.
Anyway, yeah, right. So it's like,
That's the whole thing.
some might say, life is a bit easier for you guys. Resources, you know how it is when people say like, there's nothing new under the sun, even if it's assignments or whatever. Like you're a law student, it's the same. It's the same. What do you call them? Case studies, and you have
Parents,
so much
sometimes, yeah.
information. So do you feel like life is easier for you guys, Gen Z, Matupi? Do you think life is easier for you guys?
Life hasn't gotten any easier. It's just it needs more hardworking people.
Okay,
I'll hit the hammer on the nail.
let's go.
Like
As a law student.
He's about to give us some information.
Hit the gavel.
He's about to get smart.
the thing
Gen
is,
Z with
you
you.
can want to. You have the resources. You can have the skill, but if you're just not hardworking, forget about it. There's someone always more hardworking than you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we even throw it back to the older generation. Certain reasons why they're still stuck in that office because they know, as much as you are overzealous, young, you've got all the qualifications. People have PhDs when they're 23. Or
Yeah,
25, I don't know. People have PhDs. And
Don't have a life.
they want to occupy an office for an administrator who's been there for years and years.
Yeah.
He's slowing down. But you know
Yeah.
what he'll do? He just be like, you young people are not serious. Why
Yeah.
is it like that? It's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
These are things, they don't even need to have statistics to prove it.
Mm.
It's out there for us to see. Like, let's say, let's say you've got people you see on social media, like, this is a trend. Something so silly can trend. Before you know it, a trend makes him numbers. Numbers gets him the fame. The fame, he's now a celeb.
I didn't even think that was possible when I was younger.
It's actually a thing.
I didn't think that getting famous was an option, Like back then people were funny. Some people capitalized on it, patience.
Yeah.
Capitalized on like her social media following, and she's like, I'll do something.
Patience and I'm thinking.
And
Godfrey.
Godfrey.
Yeah, they capitalized on that. But back then, you could just be like a funny guy on Facebook, and people are like, he's funny.
Funny.
It's funny, haha.
Well, why should we give him money though?
And a lot of people they started the Facebook comedy careers and it just ended from there.
It just it
Ended
kind
on
of
Facebook.
from there. Some people are like MCs now. They are funny like comedians, people book
I
and
feel,
stuff,
that's
and
so
it's like
crazy, that's so crazy when we look at the part where I think I'll hold you on the part where you say when people are funny, we need to stop.
we need to stop
You
being
just
funny.
stop,
We need to
like,
stop being funny.
Not stop being funny. It should be authentic. Funny should be authentic. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It should just come natural.
Uh
You don't need to
Force it.
force it.
huh. Okay.
Something like you should see how what we got as funny. Everybody knows Trevor Noah, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Back then, everybody like 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago, everybody would sit down like and watch Trevor
Watch
Noah.
Trevor
Like,
Noah,
that's
yeah.
actual comedy.
Yeah.
Sit down. But then you come down here, these ends.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
A comedian, he's got jokes here and there, but he doesn't know sometimes he's actually stereotyping it could be the church, stereotyping whatever.
But that question.
But that's funny though.
but that's-
What if
that's the
it's
thing.
funny
But
though?
it-
What if it's funny, man?
Should comedy have boundaries?
Should comedy have boundaries?
No.
This brings me to an interesting thing. Before we even get into comedy, have boundaries, right?
Gen Z.
I think Gen Z.
Is it still recording?
Because I feel like you
sure?
know Gen Zs are coming up and they're trying to
After-
be
how
and
many
they're trying
minutes?
to be like you should be considerate. You know,
Shani,
mental health. You know, it's the late millennials to the Gen Z Matupin who are like. Guys, you know that's mean. You know that's mean. Don't say that. That's
Yes.
that's not nice. You know, I mean to say, you know, and it was great. And then some people are just like, you guys are too soft. People are just like, you guys are too
That
soft.
one.
You're just so
That
soft. You're so
one.
You're so triggered. You know, you're so triggered.
Triggered.
Can't take a joke. Can't take a comment. Can't take a hit. Why are you so
Have you-
triggering?
Are you on TikTok?
Man, I don't even know how to use Twitter. I'm that guy.
But
I
he
didn't.
still-
I
he
don't
still
even.
makes the bucks.
I don't.
The
I don't
millennial.
even. I don't even do it to be cool. I'm just not very smart at social media. I'm not trying to be like.
Disclaimer. He's
I'm,
put it out there.
yeah, I'm not trying to be that cool guy. Like I don't even know whatever. I don't even. Sometimes someone will send me a link on Facebook. I'll go to Facebook, and I just don't know what I'm doing.
Doing there.
And I was like, what are people looking at? You know, I don't have fun pages. I don't have like those cool pages that you like with things you like. I don't know where to find them. Like where are they? Like I watch anime, but I'm like, where are the anime?
Where are the anime
Should I
pages?
just type? Should I type anime in the search? And I don't know. I don't know how to use it.
Yeah. So, did you ever heard of Matt Rife?
Of who?
Matt Rife.
Yeah, I think I've watched some of his.
Some of his crowd work, right?
Yeah.
Like his best work is his crowd work. Now he had
Yes.
a special on Netflix.
Yeah, yeah.
That's brought a lot of
Controversy.
Yeah.
controversy. I
yeah.
always say controversial.
Yeah, yeah.
Brought a lot of controversial. Yeah, controversial.
Yeah.
So he did a joke about GBV.
Oh, he went there.
Yeah, he did a joke
Was it
about
the one where he posted an apology link and it was a link to a shop that sold that's what helmet for like mentally challenged people.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
yeah,
That was hilarious.
like if
That was
you-
really funny. That was
now you see, you think it's funny, right?
I think it's so funny.
You think it's so funny, right? Now,
It's like here's my apology link, and it's a link to like helmets for mentally
I won't
challenged.
lie, that was funnier than the
That
joke.
was so funny.
That was funnier than the joke itself.
It was funnier than the joke.
was funnier than
It
the
was
joke
hilarious.
itself.
It was hilarious.
So like we just said about like joking, can joking be
Yeah, yeah.
like how far can joking get? That's an example of like people in the older generation.
Yeah.
I mean, not all of them, but most of them are like, it's just a joke. It's comedy. Like,
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
people joke about this.
Yeah, I'll joke about this.
But a lot of his core fan base were actually women because as a pretty boy.
yeah, he's very handsome.
He's
He's
a
very,
good-looking
very.
guy.
He had a glow up. I used to see him on like Wild and Out, and then now
the
he's
gap tooth.
yeah. Now he's just like, me, I'm one of those.
I'm a sexy-
I'm a sexy white
I'm
boy.
a
I'm
sexy
a
white
sexy
boy.
white man.
That vanilla chocolate.
Man, vanilla ice is
Vanilla
the
ice.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of his women are like backed away because like you can't be making jokes about us like this. We are supporters and the like.
Say that, yeah.
So how far is too far, especially with this
This generation.
This generation.
Ooh.
How far is too
How
far?
far is too far?
How far is too far is, I believe.
Comedy wise.
Comedy-wise.
Granted, it was for comedy.
It was for comedy.
It's just for jokes.
Yeah,
for
we're
jokes.
saying
Just for
as we're
jokes.
saying. I'm saying
just for jokes.
he's a comedian.
Yeah.
He was like, man, I'm coming here to make jokes about things, about people, and whatever. So, do you feel like, from your experience, do you feel like that was insensitive, or do you feel like people your age might watch that, people you know, and be like, ew, that's horrible, that's a terrible thing to say? Do you feel like there are a lot of people around your age group who are like that? And how do you feel about that? Do you
Yourself.
agree? Do you agree sometimes? And sometimes you're just like, I kind of agree, but I'm trying to be cool with the podcast guys, and they laugh at everything.
Nothing. Yeah,
Why you
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, I don't think that was a cool thing he said.
I think it goes with
Gender?
the
Still
way,
recording?
he knows exactly what he's doing, what he's
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
and how he's saying it. So for him to go out there and be like, okay, jokes about da 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 da, and when you ask me, genuinely, I have no problem because he's doing his job. He has to feed people. He's got people to feed
Himself too.
himself too. So when we're out there, my generation or my peers be out there saying, so insensitive, what? Try. Give it a try.
Try.
Give it a try,
You are the so-called reporter. Ask
Yeah,
him.
the so-called reporter. Ask them, go give it a try.
Yeah.
And then, it's so misconcepted when people be out there saying, he should have shani. Do you understand the reason why he made a joke like that? If you don't get it, please do not go with the flow and be like, I think he should have just been more caring,
Yeah.
It's those
Yeah.
headache. But yeah, like that Gen Z group, that
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
collective that is always out there just trying to antagonize things
Like that group where you can't say anything, man. You can't say
because
nothing.
of how they feel.
Yeah. I'll get it. Although I mean there's two sides to every coin.
Every coin.
I feel like there's a lot of I appreciate that happens, that there's some people are looking and are wondering, like, how does that guy feel about that, and I like that. I think we should all be a little bit gentle, but I feel on the other side of the coin is that you can't feel everything for everyone. Truthfully,
That is very valid.
you can't feel everything for everyone. You can't
For
go
me,
out,
that's-
you can't go
that's too
out there and
much.
feel like, those people must feel so bad. I should feel bad, worse for them. I should incorporate it. You can only do that so much.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just have to understand that I don't understand how those people feel. I don't understand, and I don't know. I don't. That shouldn't make you like a bitter person, or that shouldn't make you go up to someone else who doesn't understand or doesn't feel that deeply about it and be like, you are a horrible, insensitive person. How could you laugh at that? How could you? And it's like, I come from a different place,
Different
I
times.
come from a different place. You can always, try and I won't even say educate someone, but inform them, because education implies that maybe you are right, but you might not be right. It might.
Theoretically.
Yeah, so you can inform someone and tell them how you feel about something. But if they don't want to go that direction, if they don't feel that that's,
Say sorry.
if they're like, hey man, I can't say sorry because I don't.
Immigrants are jarring.
I don't know. I don't know that. I grew up like this. I come from a community that we laugh at this, or we make these jokes, or we do this and we do that, and you can inform them. And but truly, if you are hurting someone directly, that's a problem. But sometimes everything is just. It's not everything's not black and white. Everything's a lot of gray to a lot of things. So I feel like we should traverse these things lightly. Sometimes just ask, like, is that offensive? Sometimes, maybe do your own thing, you know who you're talking to. So, so it's very complicated. But I like that discussion exists. I like that the younger generation has brought that up and it exists, and now people can think twice. I like that we
be
just.
nice to people.
I like that they, we can just think twice about it.
Be nice to people.
Yeah.
That's
So
technically
so
just
I
be nice to
want to talk about another thing about I think we touched on this, but I think we didn't go into it. I didn't
That
say
one,
it
yeah.
out. Where I was like, people think you guys are just lazy.
We's lazy.
People just
We
lazy.
are comfortable being lazy.
They're just like
Ew.
doing the least.
and we are so demanding for things when we don't work hard for them. Yeah.
Do you think?
But we want it.
Do you think
we
that
deserve it? How?
Do you think that's like an advent of like, because Matu Pinshan, you've got the youngest parents.
Yeah.
You know, they are working. They are mad degree holders. You know, they're getting paid a lot of money. You know, maybe they were.
They're in their closing stages, so to say.
Yeah, you know, they're in their golden ages. They are making money, and maybe they provided for you. So, do you think can someone make that defense and be like, but it's not our fault that we are giving things?
That's
you know,
exactly what they're gonna say in the comment section.
it's not our, it's not our fault. It's not my fault. It's not my
Yeah.
fault that my dad can afford my iPhone 15. If you, I ask you
not
buy
my
it for me,
fault.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it my fault that you
But
guys?
isn't it the truth though? Truth be told.
Is it?
I think it's also the thing about language.
Okay.
Like a lot of people in the Gen Z
Yeah.
period can't speak local languages.
Yeah. Oh,
Is
yeah.
Is it the Gen Z period? People,
Especially the Gen Z
people
period.
above 2 or people from 90.
201, 2, 3, 4, 5, and
Remember when I talked about came back to Zambia speaking Bemba?
Yes,
and
yes,
not
yes,
really-
yes, yes, yes.
I think I figured that a lot of people in my generation as a Gen Z, let's say
Yeah.
people from 97 to 99, technically Gen Z, right? A lot of them can't speak their local languages or couldn't speak their local
Scary.
languages till like later on
scary.
in life. Is it
Scary
were they
hours.
too lazy
Very
to learn?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, there's too lazy to learn, but I'll speak about my experience, right? When I grew up, I think we grew up in Riverside, and we were like, yeah.
Mayadi kids.
Yeah.
Mayadi
You thought
kids.
I was going to
In
say,
the
I was going to say Kawama. Nah, bro.
Kalale.
Nah,
That's what
bro.
we call it.
Nah,
Kalale.
Kurangire in the world.
You grew up in
Jollies.
Bulangiri.
Kurangire don't kind of waste ndeke.
I kind of waste. Come on, wait.
Ghana was wild. Ghana was wild.
Kind of waste was. It was.
Someone
it
almost
was.
snapped my bike.
They could.
But I'm riding my bike.
I dropped tax in Canawes.
Yeah, that was a crazy time.
Crazy
Crazy
time.
time. Yeah.
So I grew up in Riverside, and like the way we grew up, we were, I guess young family, you know, you could just go out and talk to the kids and whatever. And I grew up speaking Bemba, you know. Well, that's not my native tongue, you know. I'm from like Muchinga, Isoka, Nika, or Nika is the language we. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. So Nika is but my dad never taught it to us. So I grew up speaking Bemba in the house with everybody with a help because you know that's who's around and the local kids, the neighborhood kids, you know. And then we moved. I think my dad was on the up and up, you know. He started happening. So why some folks anyway, so that was a while back, early 2000s. So we moved to Nkana East, and we're in a. My dad just like got a bit more strict with our access in and out of the house. You know, you go to school, you come back, and for him, he was like, I want my kids to know English. He felt like if you know English, then everything else can just kind of become easier. So my point is that sometimes it's not even the kids, sometimes the parents. Because my dad spoke. People who speak Nika would tell my dad like, you speak really good Nika. You know?
Why don't your kids?
Yeah, why don't your kids speak even Bemba? You know? I was like, you speak a lot of you might have just speak very fluent Bemba, even like Nyanja, you know? So he could like go here and there, you know. And then but you'd be like, why don't you speak like this to your kid? It was his choice. He was like, I don't want and for a long time I lost it. I think I lost like my tenses were all wrong, you know. Nariku Shani, I would say something else.
Nariku Sha.
Hey. So you know, like you'd lose your taste, you'd lose some words that I stopped understanding.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't just in my house, my dad speak to us in English, and my siblings were my closest friends, and we all spoke English. You know what I mean? And I went to a private school, and we all spoke English. And even the people, the workers, my dad made sure that you had people who spoke English, you know. yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, crazy, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like I can't really blame them, the people, the Matupin, Majenzi exactly because I think maybe parents just don't feel like they should be speaking vernacular to their children all the time. They feel like, you
But I'll hold
know,
you on that one. I'll hold you
yeah,
accountable on that one.
yeah, yeah.
Gen Z, here's the thing. We are good at understanding musical lyrics. We can mimic to Spanish songs.
Yeah, that's
Hey!
true. I've heard that.
Kasabula, shai, shai,
Despacito.
shishani, pa camera. It's flowing. But your mother tongue, you can't, right? Question marks. That's gonna be a problem. And then also, Gen Z are good at avoiding speaking broken English, but can't speak Bemba. Make me understand. You know, you'll be out there like Mwalande Tsungu, super. Twachila fuma kudia kuta.
I've seen people pretend like they don't know vernacular. I've seen people pretend. I've seen people
That's
pretend
cringy.
as if they don't
that is
as
very
if they don't
cringy.
speak very fluent. Like, I know I saw this guy and I was like,
What's the
why are
point?
you
It gets to
why are
me all
you
the time.
why are you lying?
Why are you lying?
Why are you lying?
Why
You were just on the why you were just on the phone with your mother and you know
Hey,
you
what's
you're
happening,
hey mommy na yes happen
Nah,
yeah
that's
yeah
happening, mama.
happen you go and just like
Keeping
guy,
up appearances.
maybe your
All
friends
the-
are like no you speak Bemba go
Bemba,
talk to
bro.
that guy and then you're like I don't know man
I
it's like
don't-
why would you do that you know I thought
We live for
I
the
never.
program.
At some point, you know, when that initiative came in through
Uh-huh.
PF, where they're like, we're going to be teaching
Yeah.
local languages in schools, and like I remember, and I was like, oh, syllabus is in English. Why would you do this? And then I think I had to grow up a bit, and
To
then
realize.
I got into that. I said growing up, I said being forced into environments where like there's no English. People don't speak English here.
Yeah.
You know, so I was forced to start, polishing up on my Bemba. It's still not perfect, but like it's a lot better.
Done, yeah.
And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. And I remember it was so difficult for me to learn because I'd grown up. I difficult for me to relearn, like to start getting good at it. 'Cause I was grown up and I'm very stubborn and I don't like to be bad at things. So it was very difficult for me hard for me to do that. But I came to appreciate that there is culture in language.
There's always the
There's
culture.
there's culture, there's
True.
culture,
I was
there's
actually
culture,
about to
in,
talk
there's
about
culture in language, and it's something that you can't really run away from. You can't be like, I'll just be speaking English. Then I feel like you're not doing your country any favors.
Because the thing is, the less local languages we speak, the more we lose ourselves, the more we lose our
Yeah.
culture, the more.
No, it's
But in like 75 years,
Preserve the culture.
a lot of languages will be lost.
They will be. They will
And,
be.
and
So, like,
imagine a country that has 72 tribes only speaking 4 main languages,
yeah, man.
and one of them being a foreign language.
Yeah, man.
That's like,
so
wow.
like
Heck.
That's
yeah,
like, wow.
so like I
The education system.
like I get
Exactly.
married and everything. I'm going to like make an attempt. My girlfriend speaks a lot of languages. She speaks Tumbuka, she speaks Chewa, she speaks Nzenga, I was just like
Show
and I was like, yes, you those
show off.
you're goddamn right.
Show off.
Goddamn right, I'm
Real.
showing off.
Real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so I feel like I was like, okay, that's great, because she speaks them pretty well, and I was like, yeah, we should definitely
that.
be speaking. Do that. Could do that. Let it,
I think it's important for kids to be multilingual.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
you have your kids, let them speak like
Let
5
them
languages.
speak 5, 6 languages, man. I really thought that it would just be like it would ruin us. I thought like it would ruin you growing up in this English education system, but it doesn't. It doesn't.
It makes
at all.
better.
It just makes you better. It just makes you better to know both of those languages because I don't know the study. I saw it somewhere, but somewhere in a study that I cannot prove to you that was correct. But I saw that multilingual children they are faster learners. They are
As a former multilingual child,
yeah, man. They're better at like dealing with like interpersonal relationships. I don't know what the reason is, but something about just speaking more than one language helps them, relate to
with other people
different
a lot more.
people. Yeah, exactly. And it puts you out there.
Maybe that's why I'm outgoing.
Maybe that's why it puts you out there. When you live in Kitwe,
Is it outgoing or each quail?
You think you fit in here just because you speak Bemba? You think you can come here?
What?
You
Masaka,
think you can just be going out there, much walking around thinking like I know these
Palo.
people.
Hi,
I'm
I'm
Palo,
Listen,
Shani,
listen.
Murifeno,
Shani.
Laka,
Laka.
Mureta Mafetawa.
Whoop you.
Shamira.
Anyway,
Shamira.
yes, it is true. You know, like you go and you can go to different places because you find places where they maybe only speak or speak a lot of vernacular language. It's a whole different place, and you should appreciate those places. You know, usually it's like they are lower income homes, right? Right? You know, you go like Makamatipa Shani. Not many people speak English, but there's a certain way of life that I guess you have to appreciate if you want to truly be where you live. You know, you live in Kitwe, there are lots of parts of Kitwe. People live in different areas, they have different struggles. If you're an artist, you know, you should appeal to a lot of the masses. If you're a businessman, you should know, where do my workers come from? Where do these people come from? Where do these people come from? So if you're multilingual, sometimes it's easier to understand, because even when someone wants to express themselves to you, maybe it could be your maid, it could be your garden boy, it could be a neighbor kid, it could be whoever. You know, it's easier for them to express themselves to you in their language. And if you can understand their language, which is the language of the land, then I think you're doing a pretty goddamn good thing, you know. So improve local languages. I feel like sometimes it helps. I feel like sometimes the music helps. Sometimes music. I think music helps. I like that. You know, there's still the most popular music in Zambia is still music that's sung in local languages.
Yeah.
You know, that says
embraced.
something. And that says something. If you want to be
Shout out to
successful
you,
artist in Zambia, you have to sing in local languages. That's, you know, look at your maps. Look at Makitu, Shefi. These people, most popular artists sing mostly in local languages. You know, so I feel
They're
like
giving it flavor.
yeah. So, you know, definitely on that one, I think Gen Z's, Matupin, you should start to learn. You shouldn't feel that like, I've reached here already. How am I going to
It's too
start
late.
learning?
I'm too old for
I
this.
think
too
now
old for this.
I feel this is something I think maybe people haven't noticed, but it should get out there. You know where people, I think growing up, there was always that thing where you'd wonder why your parents would gather under a tree, and not really your parents, but like your parents' relatives, together, your dad or your mom, and then they would gather under a tree and speak in their local language, and it would slap. Would never understand.
And they're just
but
laughing
now,
and they're, you know.
but now,
True that,
we're
man.
out there trying to replicate that.
Yeah.
I'll give them credit for that. Gen Z are trying to do that. They're really trying.
I hope
They don't get it, and I'm hoping they don't really make it like
I
a
feel
lot
that,
of errors doing that, but just try. They're trying to. You're doing great, but just try and ask like, why they do that. You're trying to understand that. There was this one time I think I saw a post trying to say, okay, we get it. Gen Z are trying to, like my peers, trying to understand Utupinda. You know where you get.
Yeah.
But you say Gen Z. You were born recently. You don't understand why it's being said like that.
Yeah.
We're out there trying to brandish it.
Yeah.
It's like a remake.
I feel
They're
like
trying to do a reboot or a remake, but just
I feel like it
understand.
keeps the culture. So I think whatever they're doing, if they're incorporating it, that I feel like that's pretty good. Do you feel like this is just a whole other thing, right? Do you feel like you personally, Chanda? Do you feel like can you live without social media? Can you live? I want to rephrase this in a way that it's not. I want to make this a bit difficult for you. Would you rather social media be there or not? I think that's a more difficult question. Would you rather have access to it or not? Then I'll ask you a different question. So you have to get me yes or no.
From there, I think without social media in the time I'm living in, it's really hard for us to reach out and network.
Okay.
Work was done differently because back then, I can stay this side. I know I'll find Joe there. But now work can be, we're online on the Shimi podcast. Don't forget to like, share.
On the Shimi podcast,
We're working, just not getting paid.
We're working. And so, in order for this to happen, somebody has to watch that.
Someone has to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel? Okay, so I think the next question I'm going to say: do you feel it's necessary? And do you feel? Are you going to say yes?
Yeah.
You feel social media is
It's
necessary. Do you feel? What? I'm trying to ask a question about Gen Z and social media, right? Right now, you see this phone over here. He was doing a live stream
on TikTok.
He was doing a live stream on TikTok.
On
Yeah.
TikTok.
I was okay. It was on TikTok. He was doing a live, and someone else popped up on the screen. I don't know how TikTok works. Someone popped on the screen,
just pops
and
up.
it was a competition, and they're like, "Me, I'm going to win." That was how it was.
Yeah.
It's a thing where someone
It's a game?
pops up.
Yeah, it was a game. There's
Someone
a match. They
pops
call them
up.
matches.
It's a match.
They call them matches. They have
Match.
to say add coins, gifts, whatever. TikTok is a whole thing.
Anyway, that to me,
That's money. Like actually,
Yeah, yeah.
that's real money.
Yeah, real money.
That's real money.
And
Did you
when-
make money?
I did not. I did not because I haven't yet just given the attention and time
Yeah.
to my social.
As a millennial, late millennial, the last,
The last-
my last,
the last
the
millennium.
millennial babies, you know,
Last.
That sounds like a
Man.
movie title.
the last millennium.
Last.
That sounds like a terrible comedy.
Yeah,
weird satire.
yeah.
Seth Rogen would be in it or something. Anyway, I feel like social media can be. I know how it can work as a tool, you know. But for me, it's so. I can get so drawn into it, and it's like sometimes it becomes like. It's addictive, and it becomes a terrible distraction, and I
worst.
don't know what to do. And
The worst,
sometimes
actually.
I just rather stay away from it.
Yeah. For your
But
safety.
like, yeah, but you navigate these waters, bro. You navigate it. Yeah, a law student. I don't know. You know, me, I feel like the way the internet pops off these days.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would have managed in university. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like there's just so much going on, and my solution is I don't need it. You know, and this happened some years back where I was like, Facebook is too much. You know. I was like, I don't want to see it.
What were you
Instagram
going
is
through,
too
though?
much. I was like, I don't want to see
What
it.
were you doing on
Yeah.
Facebook?
What were you going through?
What was I going through?
Yeah. That
Maybe I'm
sounds
just
like
that
a
kind
lot,
of
blood.
maybe I'm just that kind of person. I just felt at the time I think I was just in the middle of uni and I felt like I need to be more productive and I felt like
Facebook as a distraction.
yeah, and I just had like hella thirst traps on my on my
Yeah,
Instagram
yeah.
and I was like,
What are you seeing?
I'm like,
You should wanted them.
I'm a
I'm a
taco.
babe.
I'm a baby's nama taco. Then I think one time my girlfriend was like, I thought it was like pretty normal. I thought everyone's Instagram had thirst traps. My girlfriend was, let me see. I was like, why are there so many bums on your Instagram? I was like, that's what I see. That's what's there.
No, but for real though,
I liked some
it's not everyone.
pages. You know, I used to
is
like,
everyone.
I liked some sports pages. Gosh, it was just for bums,
No,
bro.
but that is everyone though. It's not.
Huh?
It's not everyone.
You know what?
It's not everyone. Like every Instagram.
Apparently, other people just have like normal things, just cars
No.
and guns and anime.
But I'm never
On your
on
feed,
Instagram.
they'll just-
I'm
yeah.
never on
So me-
Instagram.
so me,
if
I
I
was
go on
just like-
Instagram
Yeah.
and check my explore, I'm just gonna see bumps,
Me, it's just
and I'm never on there.
yeah.
So
So now,
it's-
I feel-
man, I
I
see
feel-
bums. I see bums, just bums, girls, bums.
There were prompts before you logged in or basically created your account. It
Wala.
could tell you. No, it could
Wala.
tell you. It could tell you.
Instagram never
what
was
are
like,
your
do you want to see?
interests?
And I said
What
bums. And I said
you
bums.
You skipped that part. You definitely
And I
skipped that
said
part.
bums.
It just said lifestyle. You skipped it. The education, the laws, the electrical stuff, nature, just went to lifestyle.
So bums are lifestyle.
I did go on lifestyle. I remember. I always click lifestyle. That time I remember I was like, Facebook, what are you into? Like lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
Of course I like lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
Guys, lifestyle way. My attack of your way.
Bums.
Bums way. Bums. That's bums when you go on lifestyle. Is that bums?
So that's how bums.
Late.
I feel that's bums.
was
Apparently.
late.
We're for lifestyle way.
Yeah.
Bums.
Right.
Today, Shana faire ma piano. Today, Shana, today, stuff. So
There's a whole thing.
yeah, so yeah, to explain.
Yeah.
So like, And then I was just like, I thought I was trying to be
Then-
I was trying to be very productive at the time.
Uh-huh.
I felt like I wasn't doing enough. I feel like I had pressure. I feel like I had to be at the top of my game. I getting like A's and A pluses, and I was like, social
You
media.
chose right.
What do I even do here? Just look at bums. I was like, no.
Nah.
I can talk to people on WhatsApp. WhatsApp was pretty chill that time. There wasn't
Statuses, yeah.
statuses. I was like Facebook. I was like, who do I even talk to? You know, I don't even get girls.
People don't
on,
even talk to
I
each
don't,
other
I don't,
anymore now.
I don't even get girls on Facebook because people used to get girls on Facebook, and I was like, how do you do
Girls
that?
Get you now. That's how crazy it is.
That's going to be
Well,
another
before-
thing I want to talk about.
you
Let's
before
say
Nanka-
that I'm about to bring that one up.
yeah.
We don't have time for
So
that.
we
Uh,
do, we do, We've got time.
Bruh.
We've got time. You
Yeah,
cut-
why you being defensive?
you're going to cut out all that rubbish mental health thing for this crowd to talk about. That mental health thing. I'm about to ask you. And just to conclude my thing, right? So at that time, then I just left. I deleted the apps, but I like right now, if you send me a link on Instagram, it'll open up in my browser.
Yeah.
I'll see it.
We'll send you by
I'll go-
SMS.
I'll go to my home and then I'll see some things and I was like, I'll get bored very quickly. And I was like, because I never had time to like curate my interests so that it becomes addictive to me because that happens. I guess that's the algorithm. The more things you like, it's just showing you like you like these things, and over the years, I guess. But now since I was off for so many years, it's just like I get tired. Like a few minutes, I was like, I'll leave it. So I left. Now I'm just like I don't post anything on Facebook. I don't look there. I don't even know my friends' names on Facebook, so I can't go there and be like, what's this guy up to? I don't do that. Unless I forget a name, then I'll go on Facebook. I'll be like, do I know this person?
They're sending you
Yeah.
memes.
So many people send me memes. And when I got my messages, like, so many people memes from like 3 years ago. Some people still send them. It's like, so you don't notice that I don't? You just say loyal
Yeah,
anyway.
you're the guys they block.
Yeah.
Correct yourself
So
in the
like
DM.
So like anyway, so how have you managed to not let social media just ruin you? You know?
Yeah.
How have you managed not to let social media ruin you?
Well, on that front, I feel it's about discipline. It's never been taught actually, or like being talked about as much. It requires discipline. You can't be out there on social media 6 to 6. There are people who have built their lives on social media. Like they work there, they earn a living being online from midnight to the following day. They're just online.
Yeah.
Making figures, serious, crazy figures.
But do you do anything else? Do you guys
Outside
do?
of that, then there's me and my peers who are who I'm categorizing under the discipline term, you know, where it requires a certain like time frame.
Yeah.
When you know it's time to do the work. When it's time to relax, catch up, and then break off. It does a lot to the way you think. And also just naturally as a person, you don't want to be out there. Like, let's say you don't even have a life. What are you out there doing on social media? Go earn some bucks. Like, you can actually earn some bucks, you know?
Because
it's the whole thing.
Because the way I see it, I feel like you guys don't do much. Like, social media is your recreation. Yeah, I'll see, like, I'll go with my younger brothers. The younger one who's just like, our younger brother is in first year. He just finished first year at Unilas, right? So sometimes, you know, when I'm not keeping him busy like with work, I give him tasks to do. So I find like he'll be like working, he'll come back and it's like social media, you know. He's doing this. He's just like, okay, now my break is I'll go online, I'll go on Facebook, you know. I like, you know, I feel like not enough. I feel like people are not playing. I know people don't. Not everyone plays sports, but you know, people are like, let me go see my friends. Let me go. Cause remember Mapalo? Remember when we were when you just there was no Yango and there was nothing, and you just had to walk from Nkana East to Riverside
Jumbo Drive.
or to town just to link up with your friend and continue walking around
After
and
10,
buy like Max School
Pie
or
City.
buy like you even had money for Pie City. I just go buy Max Schools, bruh.
On
Eh,
the go.
On the go, right? So
On
you'd
the go.
I saved
that
to
was
make
like
capacity
and
powers.
you'd like make effort. You'd make the effort like I need to go see my friend, I need to go hang out and chat. I guess yeah, man. So I just feel like social media it can be such a pit. It can really draw you in, and I feel like, you know, just go out and smell the roses sometimes. You know, maybe I'm speaking like an old head. Did you hear that millennial
the millennial talking
language
about
I
it.
used right
Yeah,
there?
not head.
Old head,
Old head.
It was dusty.
giving, dusting.
Yeah, Dusty. You know, the old,
I,
old.
I
it
don't
was
even know.
dusty.
I didn't even know that one. But yeah, I feel like I feel like
That's why I say
social media, yeah, I agree with him. It's become like a part and parcel of, life now, but like, I feel like millennials are just, yeah, really in it, man. Yeah, really. But granted, just to check myself, if you've seen anybody's mother on Facebook for hours, someone's mother's just like scrolling,
I'm
man.
glad my
Yeah.
mother isn't on Facebook.
Scrolling, just saving,
I'm glad my mother
saving
isn't on
those
Facebook.
rosy good morning
Those
videos,
with the
pictures
tea, the
to
tea.
send to you.
promise
Good
you,
morning,
the
beloved.
forwarded too many.
That's not
The
talked
forwarded
about.
too many.
There, we don't talk about that much.
It's
We
not
do,
talked
we,
about enough.
we need to talk about like
I will
like
find
old
you.
people.
I will find you. The one who sends my mother those my flowers. Mama, good morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
For Christmas, so
I will
Those-
find you.
Those ones, man. Those ones. Those are the ones that's the real topic we're going to talk about. Like, how has social media taken big people? It's taken them weird, It has to be there in this way.
Yeah, she'll be.
the pictures, not the pic.
Eh.
This is the profile picture.
Mhm, yeah, it's
Just
sketchy.
be like, yeah, this is sexy.
Now find out to my grass.
Yeah, yes.
Eh,
And then it's even in motion.
My pal.
My pal,
So
Someone has
is it uploaded? Yeah.
Kutu mashana.
Good to my channel.
nifo kutumina bana bode.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
mean,
man.
Na Mumabala. Oh.
time.
Even her, she wants to be there also. Mumabala. She's on Facebook, Mumabala.
Yeah. Oh.
What? Stop it, Limeni. Like,
In the mazes.
We're
In the
just
mazes,
doing some
caption.
farming in the mazes.
eh,
You've seen my potatoes. Pari onion,
There's
napona mure
onion,
mona.
fertilizer,
Maparo pare mona onion.
eh.
Pari swimi ni pari.
Go.
Pare mona onion.
Pare mona-
Sara mona san mami but pari onion.
Unko Paco.
Yeah. So this is what I asked you, man. So we gotta talk about the ladies.
Yeah.
These millennial ladies.
The ones in lifestyle.
The ones in lifestyle. Those same lifestyle women.
Lifestyle.
Those same lifestyle women, man. I'm sure everyone will agree with me here. Chanda, and Mapalo.
Yeah.
Man, women now, the younger women,
Pies.
they go after what they want. They go, they will
scary.
approach you, they will follow you, they will find you, and they will get your number, and they will text you first, and they will ask to link up.
And they'll eat you.
They might, yeah.
I guess I'm not that good looking because me, I've never been approached like that.
Mr. Bitches, please. If you
This guy.
if you knew Mapalo, all
Follow
the
him in the
gay-
comment section
if
right
you knew
now.
Mapalo,
Right now,
back in-
tag him and
Mapalo
put
was
him
just-
right there,
every
blood.
time
That's a long
him.
time ago. I'm a changed man. I'm a
anyway.
changed man. I'm
Gen
one
Z
woman man.
saves.
Mapalo
Gen Z
knew
saves.
all the girls, but those were Chibenga.
I'm a
He's
one
just
woman
like, I
man.
know those girls.
know
I
that
have that
girl.
girl's number.
I'm a one
You want
woman
to talk
man.
to that
She's just
girl?
my crush. I
Do you
know
want
her.
a- Do you want a through ball? I can help you out there. I can. Do you know? I know a girl very well.
I
You
used to
know,
give through boys.
I was with her last week. We were just chatting. We friends. I was just like,
I used to give through boys, but
shut up, my brother. Anyway, right? So now,
Guys
like,
like these we hated.
yeah. So why do you think?
He
But
could do it.
he could do it. He could do it. He did do it.
do it.
He did do it.
On top of that, he just did it so well.
And he
you
did-
guys,
and he,
this is the thing
and
with you
he-
guys.
He did it, and he did it twice.
He was so good, he did it
And he did it
twice.
twice at the same time.
I'm telling you.
Jesus Christ.
That's a little bit of an inside joke. That's a little explain. I'll tell you that we've never had that conversation before.
We
You
want-
and me have never had that conversation before, but I know.
We
But
want,
I know. Mapalo is a local neighborhood hero.
we want to
He's
talk
a
about
favorite
hero.
Hey.
Hero. This man. Anyway.
the old meme
So like,
change, man.
bruh, why do you think girls are like? They'll be in your space, man. They'll follow you. The girl thinks she look cool. She thinks you're funny. She thinks you go vibe, man. She'll be like, hi. My name is Angela, and like, you seem pretty cool. And, can I get your number? Can we link up? Can we hang out? Yeah, but like,
How do they have it so easy?
how do they just do that? Me girls,
the
man,
confidence.
girls back there when I was growing up, this girl,
Were shy.
she'd rather die. She'd rather die. She's like, I'd rather die
Main Sony.
than go and deal with it. I like him. I'll die.
Yeah.
I'll die. I'll die. I'll slit my wrists.
I will
Today
I
he-
will take a block.
If it was an ultimatum, just like eat bricks or deal with it. I like him. Just be like, bring
Focus
the
point.
Where's the
bricks.
milk? Mpeni.
Yeah.
As a
Where's the concrete mixer?
Come get me
Yeah,
some,
man.
yeah.
So what's up? And because I know people. I got friends, man. My friends, those single guys who are like, I'm done dating girls my age, on date like a bit younger, and then they go there and they're
That's
like,
where
and they're
that's where
like,
you guys
whoa,
lose it, right there.
and they're like,
right
whoa,
there.
and they're like, whoa, this is crazy. These girls, man, they're so free. They'll tell you whatever,
fresh.
and they'll make a move on you. They'll make a move on you.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
They'll make you-
that grand. We know that one. Yeah.
They'll,
I'm not
they'll make they'll make a move on you,
Bro.
and like I just have to ask from you know them, they're your classmates, bro. You grew up with them.
Yeah.
What do you think? Why do you think they're like? Why do you think they're free? Why do you think they're free to make moves to go after what they want? That's what I'll say. You know.
I think they've realized their potential
Mhm.
way sooner than they needed to.
What does
And
that? What does that mean?
It means like
that's very confusing.
But
No,
what does
no,
that- what
get
does
it
it
from
mean?
me,
They
get it
realize their
from me.
potential.
even he
Yeah,
gets
because
it.
they're also a millennial. They're also a
They're
J-
people.
they're also a
No, those are
two-pin
people.
shine. They're
This is where-
people.
this is where I'm
What do you
getting
mean
to.
realize their potential?
Listen, this is where I'm getting to. Back then, you guys, I feel the ladies back in your time had
Yeah.
to like
Your
had to
time.
like
It was
had to
so-
wait a certain period to cook champuka.
Yeah. Okay.
Right
okay,
now?
Okay.
All she knows is she has to make sure she just paints an eyebrow, knows a filter, and she's got a little something going on. Okay, let me just try. And because they talk, if you thought that the lady you're talking to is she's just talking to you alone. No, she's asking her friends. Like, there's this guy. Whole profile about you, fam. Yeah, they're on a notice board, like to my penis.
To my
Next thing, like,
penis.
oh, okay, what's
Investigation.
it about? Yeah.
Went to Shad High School.
School.
Shad,
Okay.
likes ice cream.
Cream.
Dated this girl.
And so what do they
Yeah.
do?
Yeah.
The main man on the mission, or rather the female on the mission, says, I'm gonna shoot my shot. Wish me luck,
Okay.
soldiers.
But
And she
yeah. But
goes.
now my question is, there are more girls shooting their shots.
Oh, they've
Why?
realized
What's changed? What's changed? What's changed now that girls are like, I'm going to shoot my shot.
short. Mostly it's because they've also started to see things not go in their favor now. I'll give you a period between 2015 and 2023. Right there.
Yeah.
That one, there was a lot of let's just say there was a time when it was so cheesy to have a girl like, say we have to go for that girl, man. That girl, that man. Then by guy they said that, you have to find for to it's also pimpa. Pimp.
So it's the boys that you realize they're with.
So the boys, so the homies,
The
It was
homies,
the
the
homeboys, the homeboys were like,
Yeah.
nah,
Nah.
we can't be chasing after you.
You can't be just
You
after
go be pretty there, but no one's going
Yeah.
to talk to you.
Uh,
We'll go. We'll give attention to these other girls. Who...
Those were
So you
the
think that's what it is?
worst.
So you think it's men were like, you know what? Let's stop following
Let's
these.
stop feeding them attention.
Let's stop feeding these girls of course they're pretty, they're whatever. Let's stop feeding aesthetic.
She was-
Let's stop
she's-
giving these aesthetic girls attention. Let's talk to girls who want to talk to us.
us.
And then these pretty
That's
girls
how
were
it
just
should-
like,
that's how
why aren't
it
you
should
talking to
be.
me? Why don't you?
No, she would throw a thirst trap and you will fall right back and start from square one.
Okay. I
So
mean,
does that mean we did not realize our
just
worth?
throws it. She
Does that mean we didn't realize our worth?
I mean, we're making baby steps, bro.
yeah.
Pardon.
You guys, the
So-
system was slower.
The system for us
it
was
was
slow.
I think we were like, let's chase as many as we can,
Mm.
fail as many times as we can to get that one girl.
I think things changed because I remember
Village Pie.
I was in.
Yeah.
I don't think we're allowed to say that.
It's just being
I don't think
honest.
we're allowed to say that.
Yeah, the Village
I don't think
Pie,
we're allowed to
right.
say that. I don't think
I'm
we're going to
telling
say.
you.
I
I'm telling you
don't.
as it is.
I don't think we're allowed.
Hey, we'll get cancelled before we
Anyway,
get
there.
I
Don't
think.
get it twisted.
Anyway, I'm just going to explain that to other people.
Yeah.
Who might just so it doesn't sound horrible,
Yeah.
but like, I think you're talking about the girls that aren't as attractive as these aesthetic girls, but are like they just have good
Why
personality.
some jump down?
I'm not even. I'm going to just go talk about something else.
Jesus Christ. But two pin.
But I mean, if I say, like, waba funya kumushi, I some jump down, ewe ne kumekela no kumekela like, yo. It's a fact, but
Chanda,
immigrants are
other
dying.
Chanda, do you go through the same situation as a uni student also?
Immigrants are jarring.
Did you? Do you?
She's on BC.
She comes-
I went there. Yeah.
He's from Mansa. He's the perfect.
Yeah. He's a very yeah.
He's from Mansa.
Hey, and you
Walk
were in
Mansa.
the same neighborhood.
Hey, my second.
This side, Archer. She knows what it looks. If he is to go social,
okay, no,
I paint that
okay.
eyebrow because you lived in the same neighborhood. You are trying to now like shoot your shot because she's starting to look a certain way now, and then suddenly she's out there telling you, no. In fact, she says, quote unquote, "I think I'm not your type." Ha.
Wa papa.
What?
Wadabwa.
Wadabwa. Wamuroresha.
Chanda said they perform.
When they know the word, they perform.
Wamuroresha. Belinda.
Acha.
Wafumishe kuise yo iPhone.
Hey, iPhone, you know.
Wafumishe kuise yo iPhone, Belinda.
Yeah. She's doing streaks now.
They'll do it just to maintain a fake lifestyle, man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a thing.
it's crazy.
Oof.
It's a thing.
We're back on Mansa. I'm gonna get show again. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
Out of this.
I like that you answered first.
Yeah,
You are like,
yeah.
I'm going to express. It is like keep
Mansa
keep
out.
Mansa out of your goddamn mouth.
Yeah, but
I said,
yeah.
keep my hometown's name out of your mouth.
You went there, yeah.
Okay.
But that's the thing.
Okay.
That's the thing. It's so scary. I'll describe it as scary because it's the rate at which these things are happening. You'll find she just graduated a apparent graduation because that's not a graduation, guys.
Grade
Well,
12.
he just had a certificate.
Okay,
Grade 12.
okay.
Yeah. Shout out to my dad because all he says, you're just a grade 12 with a certificate. You're not a graduate of high school, nothing. Nah. Don't buy that. So basically, the rate at which you find Apusham 2019, 2020, she's in uni. 2021, even in second year. She's just like what? 19? And she's out there saying, know your worth. Iwe. Kasundolale. Stop. Know your worth. 19, huh? Yeah, we get it's an important thing to like
Yeah.
grow up, grow,
Yeah.
mature, and actualize yourself. But this is a different setup here in Africa. We're not saying we're restricted. We're just saying it is what it is. You can't adapt a certain Western lifestyle and try and put it on yourselves. It just doesn't look so fitting.
Okay.
18-year-old saying, no, I want a boyfriend who's stable.
Yeah, what 18 years, what stability are you looking for? That you better be talking about my CA. That's like you better be talking about my CA, not my pocket. Bro,
be
we're
at
both
least
on BC.
Should
Shut
be
up,
at least
man.
21.
My parents are
BC don't get CA should be at least 21.
at least 21. Then you'll be like, yeah, that's the
18-year-old
man I'm
is
looking
telling-
for.
An 18-year-old telling the guys on the Shimi podcast to grow up.
I'm just like,
Iwe?
We know we need some going to do, but
like-
relax, man.
yeah, man. It's like, shut up. Your parents are poor. Shut up. Parents are poor. Leave me alone. Shut
So,
up.
but you've seen that rate at which that is happening, and it's so that's what's happening. That's how I could answer
Yeah,
the question
yeah.
that you asked. So
Yeah.
and it's going even at a faster rate
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I guess there's a lot of this. I don't know that. I think they heard the term about like girls growing up faster, or just the youth growing up a lot faster and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
the youth growing up a lot faster and everything. I guess it's weird, But I will say this to end this podcast.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, people have a lot of opinions about Gen
Gen Z.
Z's, Matupi, and whatever, right?
We
But like,
deserve it, actually.
you
We
deserve
to
it.
be
But
worthy.
all these people are the young adults of their time.
Yes,
even
that's the one.
when these guys were
guy.
just babies, it was us people didn't like. People didn't like us. We were the ones who were too opinionated,
Too headstrong.
too headstrong, you know. We're out there just
outspoken.
Yeah, people are like, these kids don't like corporal punishment. It's like, what? Why is that a question?
Like, why are you beating me because I'm speaking
Yeah,
Bembe?
you know.
This was a symbol.
You know,
This-
so now I feel like even these guys who grow up, they'll get into their boots, into their shoes, into their big boy, their adult
big boy
shoes,
pants.
you know, and they'll adapt to adult life, and they'll start to be in charge. You know, they're going to start to be captains of their industries, or at least get into the seat to become,
Yeah.
you
What
know,
they are- what
to
they are meant to
become
be.
what they're meant to be, and then a younger generation will look at them and they'll be like, they're so serious. Oh, they're so boring. They're so this, they're so that. But I guess that's just how it is when you're, you know, they're the underdogs.
Yeah.
They're the underdogs, the new kids on the block. So there's going to be some tension, there's going to be
only getting
some
started.
disruption. But,
Chaos.
you know, but when you've got, you know, the good ones,
Yeah.
the good ones.
Oh, we know the good ones.
You
yeah.
know,
Oh, wow.
when you got the, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about
See what
you.
they did there?
I'm talking about you.
Stay woke.
When we got these good ones, I think, you know, where I think we're all generally excited and happy that there are people, creative people like this, people thinking differently, people thinking about disrupting, breaking these horrible cycles and getting out of the matrix, man. What do you guys call red pill people? What do you call them? Red pill or blue pill? Which one was it?
Red pill.
Red pill,
Red pill?
people who that's getting out of the matrix.
Yeah.
Oh, that's red pill people and whatever. And we got them. We got people like Chanda.
Other Chanda.
Shout out to unpaid
Mansa boy.
Mansa, unpaid intern behind the camera. Yeah,
It's the first time he's seeing a camera in his life.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Mosi.
yeah.
You said-
So we're about to sign out. So you know,
crazy.
once again, Mapalo, Mr. Audacity, umuntu kukwata fi audacity.
Audacity.
Maps over there, Mapalo. Those are the only shirts he owns. So that's how committed he is to the brand.
I have
he has
Audacity.
he makes them in this studio.
Yeah.
We have here Mr. Chanda.
Real.
Mr. Chanda, our very own counsel, Mr. Cool Kid, Mr. Cool Guy, Mr. Smooth Voice, our very own household local Gen Z guy,
Hello, good Gen Z.
You know,
Yeah.
Just the Gen Z
coolest
guy.
two-pin kid we got here.
Coolest boy in the city.
And we got Mr. Chan. Hey man, he's just one of the coolest two-pin kids we have
we do this.
behind
But you can come in front.
You can come,
Sneak in, sneak in.
come in, Mr. Chanda.
Come on.
So then don't step on my head.
It's just they're wiping off the
Yeah.
oil on his forehead. Man. Yeah, man. Yeah, so just getting this. This is also Chanda. This is our Chanda.
I hope we're looking.
And myself signing off, man.
The we do.
We too.
The we do.
The guy, the best. I'm just
Lord
the best.
Whitaker.
There we go. I don't know what that. I don't know what that meant. But
You don't know Whitaker?
Forrest.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is that a play on my name?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Where you see.
Weird tangent.
Yeah.
Don't you think Francis looks like Forrest Whitaker?
What?
Like a bit of a young,
Forrest Whitaker.
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm. You know, you've mentioned. I'm seeing it now.
I'm going to put Francis's picture
Yeah.
on this.
You can put on this. Like, do you think he looks like Forrest? Can you put them together?
Yeah. man.
Yeah. And that's the Shimi podcast.
And that's the Shimi
guys.
podcast, guys.
Like, subscribe, follow, share. We had a good time today. It was really fun.
Also,
Yeah.
etc. Studios,
Etc. Studios.
Parkland Secondary, opposite right
Yeah.
opposite Parkland
Get all
Secondary.
your digital prints done from here.
Yeah,
So, till next time.
Bye.
Till next time.
Yeah.
He went there.